guys, Kate Simsley here, and welcome to my channel. If you are coming back and have been here before, I'm so glad to see you again. And if you're new here, I am happy that you found us, and welcome to the show. Today we're renovating the Caboose Bar in Evergreen Harbor. I wanted to make this building look like an old train station, or like a repurposed train station. So I took inspiration from the town that I live in. We have an old train station right on the waterfront in my city. Yeah, it's beautiful. Like, absolutely beautiful building. But unfortunately, it's empty. It doesn't get used for anything, which is really sad. It was renovated a few years ago, and the exterior is just gorgeous, but nothing ever came of the renovation. I guess because it's a historical building, there are strict guidelines on what can and can't be done with the space, or what can and can't be changed, so it's a big waste, because it's an absolutely beautiful building, and it would make a great train station. Or museum, even. They actually built a new modern train station right down the road from it, which is kind of stupid too, but yeah. So yeah, that's where my inspiration came from for this build. Like, it actually looks almost identical to this, and I absolutely love it. So I'm creating the exterior of the build and just adding some details. I end up putting the entire build on a platform, which I think looks great. It's very train station-like. I love the new platforms in The Sims. They give you so many options for building, but I have to say they're a pain in the ass. They mess up a lot. I had to cut out a ton of footage from this build because I would work on an area, leave, come back, and it would be up almost at the roof. It was really frustrating. Like, they just seem to do what they want to do. So, yeah. I don't even know. At the end here, it wouldn't even let me put stairs. You can see there's stairs at the end of the platform. By the end of the video, it would not let me place stairs. Those ones disappeared, and it wouldn't let me put new ones. So I had to lower it down so it's just one high. So your Sims can get up to it, and it is fully functional. I will make sure before it's on the gallery. But yeah, it wouldn't let me place them, and that was very frustrating. I'm just putting a little balcony on the front area there, but it's just for show. There's no access from the inside. It's more to place the sign. So yeah, I'm changing the exterior of the building, and I used this color because it is the color of the building where I live, and I looked at a lot of pictures, and a number of buildings, like older buildings, were painted in these natural colors. So I chose this one. I'm creating a platform area at the side of the building here. I imagined that trains would come and go and drop people off. They would go in and stop and wait at the bar till their train to go home or whatever showed up. I know that it's a non-functional train station, but I imagine that once upon a time it was functional. So I add some pillars and some benches, and I think that it turned out really well. I like the way that it looks. It looks like a little train station platform, and that makes me happy. We're going to move inside and create the bathroom area, which I ended up editing out most of the footage because this is where the platforms really messed up and they kept going up to the ceiling. And we're going to place a seat under this window here and more benches outside of the middle. Yeah, so that's like the area I imagine they would come into to wait for their train. So there's those benches. I've been having a really hard time lately with YouTube. I haven't uploaded a lot of videos, and I feel very rusty in my voiceover because for whatever reason, it like gets stuck at a certain percentage, and it will not upload it. It took me, I actually managed to get one video up last week, and it took like 6 hours for a 10-minute video to upload, which is ridiculous. I have very good internet, so it's not that. I don't know what is going on. But that's why I have not been uploading. I've also been working a lot. I'm a freelance writer, which I think I told you guys before. And I started working for Simmed Up magazine. It is a magazine created by Sim fans for Sim fans. Wow, I can't talk. So I've been working on getting that ready for our 6th edition. And yeah, there's a lot to do. So I've been really busy doing that. I'll link the magazine in the description below as well. And you can check it out. It's actually a very great magazine. We've got a wonderful team of people who are all volunteering their time to put this out. So moving back inside, we're going to create the bar area. It took me a really long time to decide on bar stools. The ones that I put here are not the ones that stay. I do end up changing them after. I do shift the camera around a lot when I'm building, and I apologize for that. I am the type of builder that I place something and then I like to look at it from every angle to make sure that it looks good. So I've been trying really hard not to do that as much. It's actually not as bad in this video as it was in others. But yeah, so I'm sorry about that. That's just how I build. I'm trying to work on it though. So we're going to place some lights in here, and I believe we're going to move on to add dining tables. It took me quite a while to figure out what tables to use again, and I switch out all the chairs and all that fun stuff. So that is what is happening here. I love these little tables. I think they're from like Eco Lifestyle. I love the stickers all on top of them. I thought they were very fitting for like a pub or a bar. And yeah, I'm happy with the way that turned out. So there I'm just adding the chairs. And then we're going to move upstairs and work on creating a small lounge area shortly. I think we put a jukebox in this corner before we head up there. So there we go. We used the Eco Lifestyle couches to, first of all, hide the roof that kept poking through and I could not get it to go away. And we create this little lounge area. I guess I imagined your Sims would like come here and sit and waste some time while they're waiting for their train to come. Like, let's say that they lived on the other side of the city, so they had to switch trains. I know, like, in Toronto, where close to where I am, there is Union Station. And Union Station, every train comes in there. So you might take a train to Union, and then you have to switch to another train if you want to go to another area, or even out of the city, or further on in Ontario. So I was kind of imagining that. Like, your train would come in, you'd go inside, hang out at the bar for a while. Not long enough that you need a hotel, but long enough that you could sit and hang out. So that's what I'm doing there. I add this Eco Lifestyle coffee table and a television because it was required for the launch train. And then we move on to add a dance floor and some more tables. I guess at nighttime, maybe this turns into a nightclub. It's not set as a nightclub, it is set as a bar lot, as it was. But yeah, I thought it'd be a little bit fun. So I'm just adding tables and chairs and more seating areas there for your Sims to hang out while they waste time. I don't really know what to say. I love the way that this build turned out. I'm really happy with it. I do end up right now, I switch out all these lights that I put in the build. I put them to these black outdoor-looking hanging lights. I thought they were far more fitting to the style of the build, and so I'm adding them everywhere, and they light it up well. These lights are pretty good. They work really well. Here I am just adding some clutter and decoration downstairs, and some more plants to kind of spruce the space up. I'm happy with the way this entire build came out. I'm going to add a microphone and a guitar. It is on the gallery, so if you're interested in adding this into your game, it was built on the Caboose lot. It's going to be named the Caboose Reno or something. I'll put it in the description. You can look up my ID, it's K8Simsley, or the hashtag K8Simsley. Just be sure to turn on move objects before you place this or any build from the gallery, or you might lose some details or it could be unfunctional. We're going to add in some trash cans and a little sink before we come to the end of the video. If you liked this, feel free to leave a comment. Your feedback is always appreciated, good or bad. I don't mind. Everything helps me grow. Enjoy the screenshots, and I'll see you next time. Happy building!